I'm painting things that make my heart sing. I love flowers, and I like to capture them in my work. I love to blow things up real big and zoom in and noodle, and I think that's probably part of my personality. I sometimes start with a word or a theme, and then I build upon that in my ideation. I'm thinking in my head all day, like, ooh, I want to incorporate a tulip into something. What can I merge with a tulip? How can I make something a photo can't take? And that might take me actually a week to actually process. And then I hit right into the laptop, start going into Photoshop, pulling images that I like, things that attract me. I will take one photo. Let's say I did find the right hummingbird, but the wing is just off a little bit. Cut the wing out, reposition it, maybe shrink it, make it bigger, depending on how I want it to appear in the composition. If it's compositionally not strong, it's not really going to capture anybody's attention. I need my idea in Photoshop to be 100% hammered out, because if that holds up, then my painting should hold up. The feeling of getting prepared to paint is one of the best feelings because it's the start of something new, right? You're not really sure how it's going to end up at the end, but you're getting your paints ready, your brushes ready, and it's this feeling of a new beginning. When I'm looking to start, I decide what my most exciting part's gonna be, and I kind of tackle that first. I like to complete one thing before moving on. This leaf might take me 3 times longer to paint because I'm problem solving here. Like, I'm not sure I like that pink. I'm playing around with that pink right now. I'm gonna add a little bit of yellow to it because I think it's a little too hot, distracting. And while I want a pop of color, I just need to soften it. Color is life. Plants have more color when they're in the sun and they're well watered. We have more color when we're well watered and we're in the sun. I mean, it's just color shows vibrancy and it shows that things are living. So for me, color breathes life into my work. I want to make my own colors that you can't buy in a tube, which is really what painting is about. It's about creating from what tools you have. And so that process of inventing it's a great feeling. I don't want color to distract, I want it to enhance. It's really important to keep color consistency, not just having like one green thing, one red thing. There's a little bit of red in the green. There's a little bit of green in the red. I try to figure out backwards to front, what were all the layers that created this 3-dimensional image? And I try to impart that in my work. So I'll start with, okay, the darkest value, and then bring it to the light. And then it ends up becoming more 3-dimensional in my work. Every part of this painting will get between 2 and 5 layers of paint, and I won't know if it needs another layer until I get to the end of the painting. Because what if I've developed something at a higher level than these leaves? Now I've got to go back into the leaves and develop them more. I look at this picture every minute, maybe every 30 seconds. I don't always know how to create what I see, so it's a lot of trial and error. I think this is a little boring. I want to juice it up a bit, so I'm adding higher contrast to create my own little petal here. So I'm never really afraid of making a wrong move. Every time I create a work, it's not going to go 100% to plan. There's going to be some mess ups and some things I'll need to adjust. And it's that rewiring of the brain that, like, just because I flubbed on something doesn't mean that I can't still have a successful piece and I can work through it and push through it. I'm really just turning my own thoughts in my head while I'm painting, but only on the painting. I'm not thinking about outside stuff. I'm thinking about, does this yellow work or does it need more red in it? I want to just be totally mentally free. Self-reflection is the most important part of being an artist. While I might be happy with finished piece, I'm never quite content with the approach. I hope that I become so good at what I'm doing that I don't need to do that anymore. I gotta try something else that challenges me. I'll be a student of oil paint my whole life. I always want to be testing my abilities. I don't want to be stagnant. I don't want to just, peak now. I want to be the best artist that I can be for as long as possible. I want to stay relevant for as long as possible. I think artists only evolve if they have a goal in mind. And for me, my goal is to create better ideas, not so much be more realistic or render it better. I really want my ideas to be what drives my work. I knew that what my heart wanted was to create. So, it really was an easy decision to make my life as an artist, because I wouldn't have been truly happy doing anything else.